Tarot for the magically inclined. Spells and spirits to stack the deck in your favor. It's a new book by Jack Chanek and it's published by Llewellyn. This is a new book that was released just last month, I believe, and I've just finished reading it and it's been quite a lot of fun. And I'm going to recommend this book quite squarely at the absolute beginner market, and I think that that's probably who it's targeted at. And I'm going to say that anyone who is interested in picking up the tarot for the first time, but who would like to do more than just understand the tarot. I mean, this isn't just another learn the tarot book. It's a book that's in two parts, and it really is a kind of half and half. I think part two starts pretty much bang in the middle of the book, and so second part is over here, and you'll be able to see that it's pretty much exactly in the middle. And the first part is really an introduction to the tarot, and it's a good, thorough introduction. I think that if this was anyone's first introduction to the tarot, this would be perfectly good, perfectly reasonable first introduction to the tarot. And an approachable one, and an accurate one, and one that will leave you in a very good position to feel like you know a little bit more than just the meanings of individual cards, right? So it does introduce you to the architecture of the tarot itself a little in the way that I recommend Lon Milo Duquette's Understanding Aleister Crowley's Thoth Tarot so regularly and heartily, precisely because of those first 100 pages, which give you the architecture of the tarot and help you to understand the working of the tarot and why each card means what it means, not just the meaning of the cards. And then the second part of the book, which I was showing you just then, is all about how to use the tarot for more than just divination. I suppose that's the main reason people start to learn the tarot, is to be able to do some fortune telling, right? And then little by little you realize that the tarot doesn't really tell you the future. It tells you the likely outcome of the present moment. And so this second part of the book is about stacking the cards in your favor. In other words, how to do more than just divination to work out, what the likely outcomes of your current situation are, but rather to decide for yourself what you would like your desired outcome to be, and to use magic and magic adjacent techniques to get there. I like this part of the book. It's quite practical. It's quite pragmatic. I like the fact that I think I agree with Jack Chanek's approach to magic. That I believe that magic is for increasing the likelihood of any chosen outcome. Not for making the impossible happen, but for making what is possible more likely, right? For making the less likely stuff more likely. And I feel through the writing of the author here that the author actually agrees with that perspective. And his magic that he suggests here, that he proposes, is very much in line with that, and is in line with the techniques that somebody who has that assumption might choose. I like the fact also that he suggests that each individual's magic is proper to themselves. That one of my fundamental beliefs is that we are the main ingredient in any magic that we do, and therefore one person's magic isn't necessarily going to work for the next person. But Jack gives his reasonings for why certain magic should work, and his the proposed mechanisms for why his spells should work are sound enough in my view, right? So I think that this is quite a nice introduction. You know, it's if you were going to start somewhere, right, this would be a pretty good 200 pages with which to start. I think you might get I think that many readers who have been doing magic for a long time might read this and think, okay, I'm not sure I'm learning very much here. But that's okay, you know, it's okay to have a very specific audience, and the very specific audience for this book is, I feel, absolute beginners, or at least beginners in one field or the other, right? So if you're a magic practitioner who knows nothing about the tarot, you'll benefit from this. And if you're a tarot reader who doesn't do very much thaumaturgy or sorcery or magic to change your condition, and just read the tarot to know what's coming next without necessarily doing anything to change those odds, then this will be quite an empowering book to read, I think, as well, right? So there we go. Yeah, as you can see, it's not just using the placebo effect. He does go into interacting with angels and demons, which, it's... again, very much introductory stuff, and once again, that's absolutely okay as long as the book knows what it's doing and who its audience is, and clearly that is indeed the case, right? So yeah, some good stuff. Building a shrine. What was there else? There was just simply a very nice technique that the author suggests here, and I think this might be the highlight of the book, really, which is to make the reading that you would like to see, and kind of think about your outcome, think about the situation that you would love to actually see, and then reverse engineer the reading that would kind of lead to that, and use that reverse engineering as some sort of manifestation spell. So you can see it's entry level stuff, and pretty good entry level stuff at that. There we are. That is a very brief overview of Tarot for the Magically Inclined. Shall I just show you very briefly did I show you the contents page? Here we go. There we go. You can have a quick read of that. Some pretty nice stuff, as you can see. And then there is a list of spreads here. You'll be able to see that actually the author does suggest making up your own spreads, which I'm a big fan of, as you may know. There we are. That's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the review. Do leave a thumbs up. Click the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you'd like to have a one-to-one conversation with me, if you'd like me to read your tarot, for example, and work out what's coming up for you, and to work out if there is a particular book that I could recommend to you for your specific moment in your life on your specific path, then links to have a one-to-one conversation can be found in the linked comment and also in the description of the video. Thanks so much for watching. Do take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you very soon with another video. Bye-bye.